Hello and welcome to Caesar's Snack Sandwich. Today we're back on Yearn Finance. And today I'm going to be looking at a special tool that allows you to do something for a much cheaper price that you might want to do. Now what might you want to do? Let's say you are currently holding one of these. You've deposited your stablecoins into one of these pools, and let's say you're in the USDC coin and you want to switch to the DAI coin, or maybe the TUSD pool vault. So normally what you would have to do is you would come here, you would click the withdraw the amount of from the amount of USDC that you want, take it to Uniswap or some other place, swap it for DAI, come back here and deposit your DAI in. And so that's going to take you at least 3 transactions. Right. And then also maybe perhaps some authorizations of spending your coins as well if you're doing any of these coins for the first time. So maybe 6 transactions, 6 gas transactions. Now, that's not the most easy thing to do, right? But it's not too bad. But now let's take a look at these stablecoin pools. We have the Binance versus the Curve Y pool. Now, the major difference between these is just simply this one is TUSD, and this is BUSD. So let's say you were in this pool and you're like, hey, this one's much better, I want to go over here. It's going to be much worse. You're going to give back your YUSD coin and get your Y Curve coin. You're going to take this Y Curve coin back to Curve Finance and withdraw your stable coins back. Then you're going to have to take those stable coins, put them into the Curve Binance USD coin, get your Curve BUSD, and come here and deposit it and get this coin. So there's quite a few steps in here as well. So one of the options you could do is you could go to Zapper, and let's say you were in that what was the first one? Your Curve. So you were in this Curve pool. Where is it? It's not even here. Oh, here. Let's say you were in this Y Curve vault and you wanted to get out of it. You would click the withdraw button that shows up here, and you would go back to ETH, perhaps, or back to some USDC coin. You can choose what you want to go back to. And then you would come back here, you would search Yearn, and you would find, oh, this one here, I want to go in here. So you would add liquidity and whatever the coin you went back to, and then add it and you would get it. So just a couple clicks, right? However, this is still going to cost you the same amount of gas, maybe a little bit less because it's all bundled up, but it's still going through the same steps. So what this protocol here, SnowSwap, has done is they've asked people to supply their Y Vault coins, their token coins here, and allow people to swap through them. So this, if you wanted to swap for your Y DAI into YUSD, or let's say the opposite because it would be better, then you could just come here with your YUSD coins and say how many you want to swap for this, and it's just a simple one transaction. You might have to authorize spending this coin in this protocol. As you could see down here, it does have a infinite approval, so you could click this and then you would only have to ever approve this the spending of this coin once. And then you would be in this vault just simply by swapping this coin for this one. Then you would currently be in the pool that you wanted to be, which is quite easy, right? Now, the Curve pools, if you come here and you click down to Curve, it's a little more complicated, like I said, but it's the same thing. You are just simply trading your coin for someone else's Yearn Vault coin. So again, it's much easier. It will be much cheaper and much faster. Okay, so this is SnowSwap. It's a good tool for people who want to swap between these different vaults, but currently they're only covering the USD vaults. I have asked them in their Discord if they're going to support the new, Curve 3 pool, and they said they're currently working on the development of this. So perhaps they're coding it in, I'm not sure what they're doing, but they said they're working on it. So keep an eye out for it, and maybe you want to get into this 3-pool curve vault. Then you can you can swap some of your your YUSD or whatever other pools you happen to have, whatever these two you have for this one. I assume that it's only going to be linked to these two and not these ones, because these are substantially different than these ones. Okay. Now, the other thing you can do is you can, if you decide to deposit into one of these different pools, either the Y Vault USD or the Y Curve Vault, and remember, if you deposit here, you get the Y Curve Snow, and if you deposit here, you get the Y Snow. You can take those tokens over to stake here, and you could stake it in the Snow, Y Curve Snow, or Y Snow, and you would gain some Snow APYs. Now, Snow can also be used for other things, as in you could deposit your Snow here and gain a huge more Snow. So Snow is kind of like a reward for using the protocol, and we'll take a look at how Snow has performed. So let's take a quick look at what the Snow token's been doing in the past 14 days. It's been dumping pretty bad, especially, at the mid-month. But, everything's been dumping. BTC's been scoring, like rocketing. So in the past 30 days, it's pretty substantially lower, right? It's kind of stabled out, but there was quite a few airdrops and stuff along this time, so maybe that's what kind of caused this dump as well. So that's pretty much it. So if you find yourself in a Yearn vault and you feel like, I want to switch to another Yearn vault, then you can always check out SnowSwap and go to the buy sell and see if they're supporting the vaults that you currently hold and wish to go into. Okay, thanks for watching, and that's everything. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll be sure to answer them to the best of my ability. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.